And I think that shit gonna take over.
Nah, but seriously though,
his voice on
G shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses
These kids can't read
and how to. But they don't really need to learn know how to read.
Wait, stop. Wait,
I ain't gonna say that. I say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power. Not to,
you gotta read your contract, Els.
You don't have to understand.
You can listen to that too. They got apps you can put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy?
I know that shit now. It's gonna tell you this is
AI, bro.
Huh?
It's gonna tell you now, like, yo, this is bad.
It probably will. AI will now. That's what I'm saying. That's how freaky it is.
You don't have to read. Shit can be told to you.
It'll be so. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like you don't need to know how to read.
At a restaurant.
Floyd Mayweather don't read that shit.
You at a restaurant. Like, it's mad shit you gotta read.
You saying that, you just gotta know what you like.
You know what I want.
You ain't gotta read the restaurant. You can just say, what is this, a steak joint? I want steak, nigga. I want, what y'all steak come with? What y'all got? When the waiter come?
Reading way more important.
When the waiter come, you be like, what come?
With your man, Juelz Santana. What's going on with him, Rip?
Man, apparently he done made some comments about reading in math. Okay, he gets asked, what's more important, reading or math? All right, and I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say, because again, we seeing these clips, and sometimes I don't just rush to try to go off on people. I try to figure out, some kind of understanding of where the point they're trying to make. Right? Some of us, we might not be able to articulate it well, but sometimes, this is the internet. They want to troll just to troll, but. Check out what Juelz had to say when asked this question, y'all, because people are looking at Juelz like he crazy.
His voice on
G shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read. That's not reading and understanding. I believe common sense is better than everything. I'm a common sense nigga. I'd rather have zero book smarts and common sense, be able to read the room, be able to read life, be able to read people. I try to understand people, understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, you can listen to a book. I just listen to the 48 Laws of Power. Not to,
you gotta read your contract, Els.
You don't have to
you can listen to that too. They got apps you can put it in and it'll read it to you. Are you crazy?
I know that shit now. It's gonna tell you this is
AI, bro.
Huh?
It's gonna tell you now, like, yo,
It probably will. AI will now. That's what I'm saying. That's how freaky it is.
You don't have to read. Shit can be told to you.
It'll be so. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like you don't need to know how to read.
At a restaurant.
Floyd Mayweather don't read that shit.
At a restaurant. Like, it's mad shit you gotta read.
You saying that, you just gotta know what you like.
you know what I want.
You ain't gotta read the restaurant. You can just say, what is this, a steak joint? I want steak, nigga. I want, what y'all steak come with? What y'all got? When the waiter come?
Reading way more important.
When the waiter come, you be like, what come with?
And I think.
Woo. Go ahead, Rick.
It's a lot to unpack, but I'm gonna say this: reading is fundamental, very important. First and foremost, I believe everybody should know how to read, and I feel like us as humans, we should always go to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got these audio books and stuff like that. To me, that's the lazy way. you know what I mean, or when you don't feel like reading, you want like me, I listen to an audio book like when I'm about to go to sleep or something. You dig what I'm saying? But I always want to challenge myself because there's always, you know, to this day, I'm still finding out is new words. You know what I'm saying? There's so many words that's in the, you know, English language and just other languages that you can learn. Like every day you're supposed to be challenging yourself to learn more. And you always want to develop your vocabulary and your vernacular, you know, to be extensive. Now I get what he's trying to say, but I'm gonna have to disagree on many levels because, you know, let's do this. When you got a something cooking in the oven, like say like you got a lady and she's pregnant, you know, you and your lady should be reading at night so that baby that's in the oven can learn as it's growing before, you know, it get brought out into the world. Like that's a big thing. Look, people need to look that up. Like they tell you to do that while, you know, the baby is in those stages in the womb. Yeah.
So you play music, you know, it helps with the development.
Yeah.
Right. But first and foremost, we got to be honest in understanding that all of us are different learners. Right?
Correct.
And you got audio learners, you got visual learners, and then you got hands-on, right? And then you have some who are kind of like a little bit of all. You know, they got to see it, got to hear it, and get their hands dirty. You know what I mean? But it's no way around it. You have to learn to read to see exactly what's in front of you, but you also got to learn to comprehend.
I was going to say that because you have some people that can read, but they don't comprehend shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he's not completely off.
I think what he's trying to say is that, you know, even if you're incapable of reading a page, that doesn't mean you can't be successful. You definitely will be limited. Let's be clear.
There you go.
Come on. Now, you know, it's no way around it. And considering he's a rapper in the rap game, and we already know how them contracts is, the tiny little font.
Very tricky. You know what I'm saying?
It's done like
one word to jam you up. You know what I'm saying? Perpetuity. You know what I mean? Which means forever.
Come on.
And he's probably jammed up in a few different agreements because he didn't read it thoroughly. You know what I mean? Or went over his head.
But again, you can put this contract in a reader and they can say the word perpetuity and you don't know what the hell it means. So yeah, you can listen to the audio book, but if you can't comprehend the words that are coming out the damn, you know what I mean, the device, what good is listening?
Your head.
Come on.
Yeah, you're going to be lost in the sauce.
This is what I'm saying. In 2026, right, we got to do better. You need to read. You got to do the things that, I get it, are exhausted. Meetings, right? Reading the fine print. Can't take the word of a lawyer all the time. Honestly, don't take nobody's word for it, really. All this shit is scam. They ain't going to tell you that. We going to keep it real. You got to figure it out. You know what I mean? By trial and error, unfortunately. But you can't just take the word from anybody without knowing yourself. I wouldn't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're codependent, you know?
Agreed.
But they cooking Juelz right now.
I could imagine. On social media. Damn, that shit got 1.2 M's.
Yeah, shout out to Too Cool to Blog. You know, he's one of the many bloggers out there that's, you know, they push it. They pushing on all these platforms. Like I said, me and Rec, we not haters. We not like some of y'all out here who be stalking our platforms, getting a lot of inspiration and motivation, but then try to act like we don't exist.
Come on.
Shout out to Rec, because he's been in this longer than me. Like I said, it's because of him and his wisdom. You feel me? He helps, you know what I mean, keep me, you know what I mean, on my toes in the sense of being able to be mindful of all of these tricks and these tactics that people use, man.
Salute.
You know, I'm here for the business. I'm here for the money. I don't really care about the clout, the attention,
Likewise.
the image. Y'all can have all that, but this right here, come on, come on. Teaching the kids about reading, man, all of it's important.
Very important.
Everybody getting robbed out their money. Come on.
Man.
That's the thing.
I mean,
Everybody
when you
getting
open
robbed.
a bank account, they give you a whole bunch of documents to read. You feel me? Yeah, they can explain it to you, but you need to read the fine print. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Considering all of the stories we've heard today, you would think, listen, you got to get on your A game, especially now with all these entities robbing artists and creatives.
Yes.
You know what I mean? All platforms are robbing us. All black creatives are being robbed.
Mm-hmm.
All of this money that's being touched, we not seeing a dime of it.
And we not even getting a percentage of the lion's share. You know what I mean?
No. It don't matter who's the big dog in this space, so to speak. He ain't getting more than the Joe Rogans of them. You know what I mean? The complexion for the collection, for the protection. We get that. But whether it's in the past, we owe, or right now, today, we talking trillions. I'll give you the number. 30 trillion is owed to the black community.
That shit jumped since the last time we spoke.
We talking reparations from the past. That's about 15 to 16 trillion owed our people. And then you think about the money they robbing us and finessing us on this YouTube and all these other streaming platforms.
Correct.
Come on. Then we can talk this money, and you know, we all coming from broken systems and things of that nature. So I understand, you know, all of us are not equipped, right? We're being targeted. So that's why I said with the internet, they just trolling. But I get what Juelz is saying in the sense of you may be illiterate, but that it's a lot of people who may have, you know, didn't graduate from high school, you know, certain things that didn't stop them, but they still went on to acquire the knowledge and the skill set at some point.
Yeah. Well, let's just say this though, on the safe side, not to throw him away, and because we do agree with you should learn how to read, and reading is fundamental.
Right.
But knowledge is infinite. You understand? So whether you reading, whether you listening to an audio book, whether you watching visually, knowledge is infinite. You know, or somebody teaching you something. You know? So
Yeah, that's a fact.
We're gonna leave it on that note.
Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right now and check out the homie Hotep's latest video, The Way It Be. All right, he's one of the hottest rappers coming out of the city of Baltimore right now. So hit the link in the description and let him know that Rip sent you. All right, y'all. Peace.
You ever had them days it be up and down when you look up it ain't nobody around? Remember days we was broke, ain't have a dime, having motion, I can tell you about them now. Whoa. When you patient, only thing you chase is time. You can't get it back, we'll put it in rewind. That's the reason why I meditate. The same reason I can fly 7 grams as I put up like 3 lines. That's the way that it be. I ain't saying.
Listen, y'all, public service announcement. This Thanksgiving 2025, MREC and myself will be releasing a comedy stand-up special titled MREC and Rip Presents Mark Prince, Go Stand in the Corner. All right, now for those who are unfamiliar with comedian Mark Prince, he is one of the original members of the Knockout Kings of Comedy brand, a brand that was created by comedian Reggie Curl, rest in peace, as well as comedian Scruncho. Okay, now I'm about to bless y'all with a preview of this comedy stand-up special, and if you like what you see, make sure to hit the link in the description so y'all can set your reminder for Thanksgiving Day. All right, so y'all can check out this exclusive premiere of this comedy stand-up special titled MREC and Rip Presents Mark Prince, Go Stand in the Corner. All right, with that being said, check out this preview. Let me know what you think, and I'll see y'all on Thanksgiving Day. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hey, you say you're looking for a boat? I got like a 70-foot 2 yacht in here. Just come on in here and look. Just come in here. Hold on, let me turn the light off. Hey, look at it! It even got a secret trap door. Oh! Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't mind these signs right here. Don't even look at that. We can take that off when you come in for $5,000 down. How can I do prices so cheap? Because sometimes I steal shit, but don't worry about that. I sailed it here from Compton this afternoon. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I got on it, I sailed it here, everything was great. The wind, see the sails, they still work. Don't worry about that. The windows, don't even look at that. All you need is a steering wheel. Somebody took the steering wheel. Don't even look at that. It's got one engine. Don't worry about that. Or if you want to sail back and forth to like Mexico, don't worry about that.
$5 right now.
It'll start up and everything. So come down here and call us and we'll make you a deal. Call me, I'm waiting. Don't even look at
MREC TV.
I ain't telling Max about Jim. I ain't telling Jim about Max. I don't know nothing. I'm not claiming territory. Like I said, I'm just an open store. If your op comes into Walmart, you're going to stop going to Walmart because your op shop's there too? No.
On the publishing side, is Max B free and clear of Jim Jones?
MREC TV.